Well, President Biden is most likely asleep by the time our show comes on. We know one former president likes what he sees. President Trump writing a very nice note to us, Steve, wishing our show and our team good luck. That is so sweet of him to do that, to reach out and to provide that nice note.
Yes, absolutely. I hope he's watching right now. We know that he's certainly paying attention, and he is my former boss. Of course, I worked directly for him, and you covered him quite a lot. So it's always wonderful to hear appreciation and admiration from somebody who you admire, and that's really important for President Trump. It's been one of the honors of my life to know this president, to work for him, and to get to interact with him on a lot of occasions. I have a picture and a story to tell of the first time I went into the Oval Office. We're gonna put this picture up. So this was in February of 2017. He was newly inaugurated as President of the United States and invited me into the Oval Office. It was the first time I'd ever been in the Oval Office. I have to tell you, by the way, Jen, when I first stepped into the Oval Office, it's such a special experience for any American. I immediately thought of my immigrant father, and I thought, who's long deceased, but I hoped that he's looking down from heaven and that he could see that his son, the son of an immigrant, is meeting with the President of the United States. Well, President Trump took us into a side office, which is shown in that picture, which is just off of the Oval. And if you look at that picture, what is really fascinating, that is Mike Pence. It's a little bit hard to tell, but the back of the head there, the white head of hair.
Mike Pence taking the picture?
That is Mike Pence taking the picture. It was just the three of us in there, and I asked the president for a picture on my way out the door. There was no staff in there, so he said, give your phone to Mike.
So who took the picture of Mike?
And then, and here's a Newsmax tie-in. Sean Spicer walked in, the host of Spicer and Company. Sean Spicer walked in and said, why the heck is the vice president taking a picture with a camera phone of the president of the United States and Steve Cortes? So he took the picture of the picture and got it to me. So it was a very fun moment. And by the way, I will also, some inside baseball. This might not surprise you, Jen, since you know the president, President Trump. He had Mike, as again he called him, he had Vice President Pence take the picture several times. He didn't like the first one, the second one, the third time. So we did it a few times until he felt that it was done correctly.
Well, that's so awesome. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have any pictures with President Trump to show you on camera, but we had so much fun from the rallies that we went to on the campaign trail. It was just so awesome. I'll tell you one thing with President Trump, seeing him at those rallies, seeing him in person, it never gets old.
Right. No, and listen, he remains, in my view, the transformational leader. He transformed the Republican Party into a workers' America First party. Whether or not he runs again in 2024, I certainly personally hope that he does. But whether or not he does, he remains the indispensable leader of the America First movement.
Indeed. Well, Steve, I think that's going to do it for us. We will see you back here tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern.
You just watched Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news channel, now in more than 70 million homes. You can get Newsmax TV on your cable system or check your cable guide. And if your system doesn't carry Newsmax, call them, tell them you want Newsmax TV, because we're real news for real people.